I think the majors, myself, I don't know why they don't have uniform dress codes. And I don't see why they don't have some kind of uniform hairdos. And to me, having guys go out there with their long pants, baggy pants and everything, and others that dress like ball players, and others, I don't know what you say, but it just doesn't seem right to
They don't have respect today. The only thing they worry about is every 2 weeks you'd get your paycheck, you know, and that's all I'm concerned about. I think what's ruined the game is when you start giving somebody 4 or 5 year contract for 20 or 30 million. You know, when I was playing, if you had they'd give you a salary for the year. At the end of the year, if you had a pretty good year, you might get a $500 raise. I think I got a $500 raise one time. Hell, I thought I was rich as hell, you know. And then they give these guys millions of dollars. I always felt that you should get a 1 year contract. If you have a good year, fine. If you don't, you take a pay and cut. In salary, I should say. They cut salary. Not that way anymore.
And also, it's a different game from when we played. I mean, the ball is livelier, you know, the bats. Fellas are bigger and faster, and
lazier.
Yeah, and a lot of, well, of course, a lot of them. That's all. They're one sport. They're a one-sport athlete. In our day, you know, we played just about all of them, and so it's pretty tough to compare when we played as to what they're doing now. Then you also have those that abuse that privilege of playing by the use of enhancements through drugs and so forth. So it's put a blight on the game, I think.
Well, talking about uniforms, in India I played for an outfit for about 20 games, and we played this one team that had a beautiful baseball uniform, but they made it out of parachutes, white parachutes.
Our uniforms in those days were wool.
Yeah.
You know, they were heavy and hot. Yeah.
Yeah, they call the Lincoln Black Caps at one time there, and their uniforms were black.
Yeah, I've seen pictures.
And all wool.
And riding in the mud.
Oh, 105, you know, playing in those things.
It was
wondering.
A lot of the teams too back in them days too, you'd get to buy a uniform, the sponsor would be in the back of your uniform. Say a bar downtown or whatever would put he'd buy the uniform, but it'd have on the back the bar downtown or whoever sponsored the uniform. So we got a lot of uniforms that way.
No helmets, no gloves on the hands. The gloves that we played with were small, you know, not like these gigantic gloves that they play with now. You know, most teams didn't have a lot of equipment, and so we would drop our glove out in the outfield, those that played outfield and all, and the opposing team could use the glove. You know. So we would share that way.
Infield did it too. They threw it back out and back shortstop or back at second base, and if you needed the glove, you could use that one, or if you had your own.
We used a lot of nails and tape to fix the bats too when they were cracked, so we could use them.
You get a good bat, you didn't want to give it up.
Yeah.
About $275, you could buy a 125 Louisville.
Yeah.
I don't know what they are now. I understand they're a pretty good price. But different times, different things. Baseball, about $25 a dozen. They had a special baseball they had for Placer Valley. They call it skin diamond ball, because a lot of dirt fields, skin diamonds, didn't have grass. Played on a lot of rough fields. I wonder what the pros would do if they had fields like that to play on. I don't know. You hear about all the steroid bit. I wonder what would happen if we had them in our area.
Wow.
Man, I was just wondering if they helped me in my old age.
The steroids for Jim Beam.
I'd be very happy to take that.
Just mostly fun.
Yeah. It was a thing to do,
I think some of the players got paid. They never said much about it, but I'm sure some of the players got paid. You must have got paid.
I don't remember. No, but I know, you know, playing in the league here, it was more fun. You know, I was very fortunate to be able to play in professional ball for about 12 years, but my good memories are back playing when I was 16, 18,
Yep.
17 years old. It was more fun then playing than it was playing professional ball, because that was a job. But yeah, I still remember things there a lot better than about playing when I was young than I did afterwards.
Well, we grew up with little kids, you know. It was a thing to do on a Sunday, and all your heroes were the ball players. It was really a neat thing. We don't have that anymore for the ball players that the kids can look up to and go out to a Sunday ball game and everything. It was a good time growing up, and the league was a good league. It was really a excellent league.
And like it was mentioned, you know, after ball games, we would get together, both teams and families, and just have a good time. And from that, you just made some great friends, you know, and been friends for just for life, you know. And you can go to any of the communities after your playing days are over, and always find someone there that you know, you could visit and just enjoy each other's company. It was,
I can remember going to Placerville. Boy, that at Lindy's. Wasn't that the name of it, Carp?
Right.
Upstairs. Oh man, they would have a feed there. Go to Lincoln to Tubbs or
Yeah.
Lou's.
Jack,
Yeah,
Lou,
down
Don
at
Lou's,
Lou's, yeah, Lincoln Inn a little bit.
We got to meet a lot of people.
and Colfax out there, and we used to
Yeah.
call it the boondocks down there. Out there, you know, it was out in the pines, and the gals would come out and
Yeah,
put
it was
stuff
good.
down, and
Yeah.
I thought it was great. I
Yeah, it
enjoyed
was a
those days.
neat place.
Yeah.
I can remember Milt Renfrey, who I played with for years. He had 3 little kids, and Dot never missed a game. She took those 3 kids and out of center field in Nevada City, she'd spread a tarp and watch the whole game. Never miss a game. Take them to every game.
All my career with the Placer Nevada League, I've enjoyed it, made a lot of friends and everything. It's done me a lot of good, and I had a lot of honors bestowed on me. I was elected to the LaSalle Hall of Fame in 1979. In 1962, I had the Bushman Award out of Northern California, selected by the Northern California Managers Association. And in '87, I was in the Northern California Old Timers Hall of Fame. So I've enjoyed all the years I've had with the league.
just for the love of it, you know.
Yep.
You hit it, Chris.
Enjoyed it.
That was it. Love of it.
And we couldn't wait
Yeah,
for our
right.
baseball season to come around, and it was a good outlet for us. And you know, when you're an athlete, it's no matter what sport, the opportunity to compete against others, just to see how good you are. You know, that's an incentive in itself. So.
I can remember, like Bob said here, you work all day on the ranch, and boy, every Tuesday and Thursday night we were up at James Field. About 4:30, we practiced till almost dark.
Yeah.
2 times a week, and then we'd play on Sunday. But it was just the love of the game. You couldn't wait till the game come around.
Yeah, I worked at the construction game, a carpenter by trade there, 46, 47 and in there, and used to practice 2 times a week. Was there after work,
Yeah.
worked like the devil all day, and then go out there and work, but enjoyed every bit of it. Did that for years, so it's just loved to be out there playing ball.
Do you miss it?
I miss a lot of things now.